So one of the least surprising things to have happened so far this year has to be Tiger Woods getting arrested again for DUI again. At this point, it's not even news, it's a seasonal event like Christmas, but with more sirens and poor decisions. The last time he was under the spotlight like this was back in 2021, when he rolled his car due to excessive speeding and ended up needing surgery on his leg. And well, 5 years later, he's still out here treating cars like disposable props. We've all seen the headlines, nobody was shocked. This just feels like another Friday for old Tiger. But anyway, to my surprise, we've already been blessed with the bodycam footage, and it goes exactly how you'd expect it to.
Down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm gonna just take a look at it. Go in and just like take. Is this comfortable for you?
Yeah, yeah. You are.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Totally cool. 718 dispatch. Yeah. Why don't you have the captain respond?
I don't feel anything out of the asshole. We're still gonna have our medic come and check you out, alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Although the police don't roll out the red carpet or get starstruck, there's no selfies or "I'm a big fan sir," none of that, which is refreshing to be honest, because usually when a celebrity gets pulled over it just turns into a meet and greet. But if this was just some random bloke though, he'd already be zip tied, searched and emotionally broken. Instead, Tiger's getting the old gentle shoulder touch. I genuinely thought this officer was about to offer him a spa package.
Anything on his back? I didn't feel anything.
No, that's him. I'm right here. I helped.
Who hit him?
He hit the tree. I don't know. So he kept coming.
Okay.
And I tried to.
Okay. And you're in this vehicle? So you were stopped.
I was getting ready to turn in. And he was coming fast. I don't think he was looking. That's the thing.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It hit the trailer. You know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I gotta take this tire. I don't even know if I can drive it out of here. Right?
Yeah.
Then we get to see a little bit of the aftermath, and yeah, this isn't exactly a mystery. Tiger's car's flipped, trailer's been hit, it looks like a failed stunt scene. Some guy's explaining he was about to turn when Tiger just came flying in behind him like he was late for tea time in another dimension, which when you take into Tiger's account what he said earlier.
Looked down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
And remember, I'm no officer of the law, but that sounds a lot like, yeah, I messed up. At the very least, negligent driving, man was more focused on his phone than the actual road, and it becomes more clear that that's not the only thing Tiger had been doing. After a little bit of scene management, we get to the field sobriety tests, and wow, this is where it really falls apart for him. Even through blurry body cam footage, you can see his head wobbling like a fucking dashboard ornament, hiccups, swaying. This is not a strong performance. But hey, maybe he turns it around, maybe he pulls out a driver from the wreckage and starts launching golf balls into orbit to prove his innocence. And then there was this moment where he's doing whatever this was. At first I thought he'd just completely short-circuited, but apparently this is all part of the test. Not that it mattered, he failed that regardless. So he gets put in cuffs, and you'd think that's it, done, finished. But no. Now he's in the back of the squad car, and mentally, who knows where this guy is. Either he's sitting there thinking, I've done it again, fantastic, or his brain is just buffering like a dodgy Wi-Fi connection. There's no in between. Surely there's at least a moment where it hits him, I'm being arrested again. I've rolled my car again. Why do I keep doing this? But instead of answering that question, he just starts drifting in and out of sleep like he's on a budget airline. But the part that genuinely blows my mind, this is a man with unlimited money. He never has to drive again, ever. He could have a chauffeur, a convoy, a fucking helicopter. He would be carried around like royalty if he really wanted to. But no, he insists on getting behind the wheel like it's a personal challenge. Meanwhile, me, I hate driving, and I'm broke. If I had the money, I'd forget roads even existed. But the worst part is, there are people around him whose entire job is to stop this exact thing from happening. And clearly, they're not doing a very good job. That's the worrying bit. I'd like to say this is the last time we see Tiger in one of these situations, but let's be honest, it probably isn't. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that a bit. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.